Can you imagine what it's like waking up every day happy, content, well rested and sober? Just imagine that. Wake up at peace. You've got no anxiety. You feel good. You fancy your morning cup of coffee, slice of toast. It's amazing, isn't it, to think of that life, and I used to dream about that when I was drinking, you know. But now it happens every day. It will continue to happen, and it will continue to get better every day. You need to transform your mediocre lifestyle into something magical. The only way you're going to do that if you're a drinker is to stop drinking. Stop drinking full time, full stop, whatever you want to call it. Because even a few drinks every day is going to slow you down, especially in your career. The people that fly at work, you know, they keep themselves fit, they look after themselves, and they don't drink. When I was in the Met Police, I could tell the people who were going to go a bit further. I did all right. I would have gone a lot further if I hadn't drank. So focus on that. What does it feel like to be sober? What does it feel like to be successful? What does it feel like to be happy and content? For many years, up to the age of 57, I drank heavily, very heavily. I came off it as well. At times, longest time was 8 years, and my life was really good. Really good. I was fit, I was going to the gym, just lying around in saunas, and I've been quite lucky like that. However, as soon as I touched that first drink again, I knew I was going to be in trouble. And when I went to the doctors and said, can you help me? And they said, go to this group, go to that group, and go to the other group. And I begged for medication, I didn't get it. I knew the only way for me was down, because I was frightened to stop. I couldn't just stop. I'd done that in the past, and I had seizures. And when that's in your mind, you know, you get very anxious, and you worry about everything. You worry about every sort of medical condition, but you don't go to the doctors. You're frightened to go to the doctors. I was frightened to go with anything. And you get to the point where you get trapped. That's the best word I can think of at the moment. You're imprisoned by it. This fear of stopping drinking, this fear of not having enough supply, the fear of not being able to go anywhere. You have no freedom, you see. An alcoholic has no peace, an alcoholic has no freedom, an alcoholic has no money, an alcoholic has no good relationships. An alcoholic is just feeding his addiction. That's all he's doing. And to me, there's no such thing as a functioning alcoholic. If you're off the drink, or if you're cutting down, and you just fancy, you're a bit tempted to have that first drink, just take yourself back in your mind to how ill you were, how ill I was. I could never face another drink. In my morning routine a few years ago was to get up in the morning at some point, even the afternoon, feeling absolutely dreadful, weak, hardly able to walk, stagger into the bathroom and cough up a load of bile and blood, try and make an attempt to clean my teeth, and then think, I can hardly walk here. I'll go and have another drink and try and feel better. I didn't keep the drink in the fridge, because if I took it out of the fridge and I drank it, I'd be sick immediately. I never ate very much either. I could never face a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of milk, glass of orange juice. You know, always a drink, always a drink. I was shaking like a leaf. Anxiety was through the roof. Didn't want to face anybody. Didn't want to talk to anybody. Just sat moping around, 57 years old. Inwardly, I felt seriously ill. I knew I was seriously ill, but I didn't have the strength, mentally or physically, to do anything about it. That's really dangerous when you get to that stage, when you know that you're past the point of no return. But I'm hoping that a lot of you aren't at that level yet. But you may be drinking too much, and you know that the drinking that you are doing is harming yourself, harming the people around you, harming your life. And it's taken its toll on your body. And it took its toll on my mind, first of all, I think. And that's what I've got huge anxieties about travelling on public transport, speaking to people, opening the post, dealing with things, ringing anyone. And as soon as you get to the point where you can't deal with things, everything is worse. And you become lucky in sobriety. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just good fortune. Maybe it's because you're not focusing on the negatives as much. I was very, very unlucky when I drank. And I made a lot of stupid decisions when I drank. I wasn't myself when I drank. My personality changed from being a very loving, caring guy to being totally selfish. I didn't want to be selfish, you know. Do you want to be selfish? I guess not. You want to be happy, don't you? You want people around you that respect you and love you, family and, you know, close friends, people you have relationships with. You want everyone to glow, and you want to be the leader. I did. I want to be respected. I'm respected now. I'm sober. As my dad, late dad, always said, you know, we all like a drink, but nobody likes a drunk. And you and I, who are watching this, maybe we can't have a drink because it'll take us to depths you would never dream of. It'll take you into nightmares to the point where you can't live, you just merely exist. And I've got many friends who've passed away, colleagues who've passed away, a lot of them are disabled with alcohol problems because of heart attacks, strokes, that sort of thing. You don't want that when you're in your 50s. When you're 20, you never think you're going to be 50, do you? When you're 50, you never think you're going to be 60. When you're young, you think, oh, about 70 is really old. I want little, I'm 70, I want little, I'm 80. And I want to be fit enough to do what I want to do within reason. I can't run up a hill, but I can go on holiday and get an aeroplane and wander along the beach with my partner, go for a bit of lunch, add some life to my years. And you can do it if you can get off the drink. But you have to have a very strong mind, a very strong incentive and a reason to do it. My reason was I was told I would die. That's a good reason, isn't it? You have to have your own reason. It's got to come from yourself, regardless of what people tell you, regardless of what doctors say, regardless of what your kids say about you, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. No one is going to change you. No one will change your mindset. It's only you can do that, okay? So listen to your heart, listen to yourself, speak to me, and get healthy again, because it's a wonderful life sober. You'll all benefit, 100%. If you benefit from the videos, then please subscribe. Get in touch with me if you need any help, and I'll speak to you all very soon.